Hi everyone, welcome back. As you probably know already, for a while I was not releasing a tutorial and there is several reasons for that. And of course, I'm happy and satisfied that you so liked my last Bitcoin reinforcement learning tutorial and so on with it. And there is a lot of messages coming from me that people were asking why I stopped this series and so on, but there is also the same reasons why I finished this series, at least for now, because of course I need to do another stuff. Okay, I'll come back to these reasons why this is such a big gap from my last tutorial. So the main reason is that I started working a new job, and of course this is quite exciting news for me, and I want to tell you more about that. So the reason why I started working on another job is because they simply found me during these tutorials. And of course, I'll start from where I started. So I'm starting here at ngenius.ai. This is a company located in United Kingdom's Norwich, and that's quite interesting. And they're working a lot of with machine learning, and yeah, they simply needed experienced machine learning engineers who could join the team and help they do each projects. And of course they offered me a deal. And the interesting thing is that yeah, they were really interested how I wrote this simply my ULV4 tutorial series, and how informative they were and how simple to use it was for them. And simply, of course, they started working with few projects with an object detection, and as everyone of us do, we start from Googling and trying to implement different projects. And at least what they said to me, they simply found my project. It was so simple to adapt to their use. They simply thought, okay, this person know what he's doing, and let's contact him. And simply they wrote me to LinkedIn, and they found me by my name and surname, of course, and we had a simple talk. We got a deal, and simply few weeks ago I started working for them. This is one reason why I, at least for now, try to finish this reinforcement learning tutorial, and why there's still gonna be a little more gap, at least 1 or 2 months, before I start releasing another tutorials. Well, you know, when you start working a new job, you have a lot of stress. There's a lot of information coming every day, and you of course you need to control your time, and that's quite stressful. And okay, there is also adding this to the gap why I am not releasing tutorials. Well, because I bought a new apartment in a location where I live, and you who bought an apartment probably know that there is a lot of stuff what you need to do. You need to buy everything, you need to deal with interior finishing work, and of course if you are building your house from zero, yeah, that's much harder. But also when you buy a new apartment where there's nothing in it, well, you need to do everything, and this requires a lot of effort, time, money, and so on. So this is another reason, because yeah, I prioritize my apartment. So when I finish these tasks, I can come back, of course, to these tutorials, but at least for now, well, you know what I mean. And another reason, there is third reason, and of course, these reasons never come one by one, they come all at once. So probably a lot of you know me from my Medium account, and of course I can open it, and as you can see here above is the one red message. Your account is under investigation or was found in violation of the Medium rules. And of course, I'm not satisfied about that. Probably know that I have a lot of followers in this account. I can show you later. But this means that no one of my followers can reach my Medium posts. Of course, as you can see, there will quite a lot of readers, and yeah, a lot of you were following me through this and follow me through this. And of course, this was really sad to me. Of course, I can show you how many followers I was having yet. There was 512, and yeah, it was rapidly growing. At least you can see that there is 27, but this is because, yeah, I was blocked, and as you can see, there is no viewers at all, no readers, no fans, no nothing. And if I go back to my previous month, there was 100 followers during this month, and so on. And the saddest part is that the revelation is that they found some kind of relationship in my tutorials with another post in this medium, and this is assumed as a flag. And of course, they never wanted to tell me where is this flag and so on. They simply, okay, we'll close your account and we won't play with you. And yeah, this was another reason why I thought that problems never come one by one. And assuming all of this, I thought that okay, there will be another reason why I'll add the gap to this. So because, well, a few years ago when I started creating these tutorials, I began from creating my own website that I made with basic flasks, and there is no login, no nothing. I mean, that's very basic webpage. As you can see, there is few pages, only links here, and so on. And of course, I had to do everything manually. And if I open how it looks here, as you can see, the links to my pages look like this. I create all of them manually, and I never wanted to waste my time creating another web page. It was more interesting for me to do some kind of reinforcement learning, object detection, convolutional neural networks, and other interesting tutorials. And right now, I agreed with myself that, yeah, I need to come back to this, at least for now, start it, give it a time, and finish it, and create it properly, that I won't need to waste so much time when uploading my tutorials. Because if I'll open one of my tutorials, for example, reinforcement learning, as you can see, I always write my tutorials like this in pure HTML code. And this takes a lot of time. And of course, if I want to post the same post into Medium, I had to write this also again and again, copy this, and it's really hard. And here it's really hard to find text mistakes I do when I'm writing and so on. And so I decided that at least I need to write another website with a Django, so that I could learn Django at first, write my site where I could have my admin panel where I could log in and start typing tutorial there. I could then share it with you on my website. I could share it directly to my Medium account, share it to the Facebook, Twitter, to whatever place I want. So also you could join my website, register, and if you have questions, you could comment on my post, so I could answer you, of course. And because sometimes there are misunderstandings according to the tutorial, or mistakes in this tutorial, so you find, and yeah, it's better to know where they are, so I could fix them, and in the future people won't face this again. So actually, I would like to mention that, yeah, for a while I won't have a time to come back to these tutorials, but the first thing where I'll gonna be back, so that at least for now I'll try to write some kind of Django webpage where I could start transferring my tutorials and so on. And this is my goal. And after I'll transfer all my tutorials to Django, I think I'll have enough knowledge to start creating a tutorials about Django. So there will be a lot of lessons. So half of a year of these I think will be about Django, and after half a year, because I'm right now working with a new company, and we are working mostly with computer vision and object detection and so on. I think I will not be able to create tutorials about object detection because, well, you know, if I work with this information at work, it's quite hard to do similar stuff, because if I even don't want to show that information, what I learned at work, it simply comes out when I write code, because, you know, information sits into the head, and the habits comes into the head. The style, how we wrote code, comes into the head, and everything this adds up. And I don't want to mess up with a new company, and where I really like working right now. I'm really satisfied that it works with machine learning, object detection, and so on. And the roles are really huge, and of course, I'll stick to them. I better work at them more than for myself with these tutorials. But yeah, I'll come back here. Of course, I'll learn a lot of information there. My knowledge will increase a lot, because before I wasn't working with machine learning and computer vision full time. So right now my code writing style will improve, my speech will improve, because this UK company, I'm not a natively English speaker. And well, there will be a lot of stuff. And of course, after half a year, I think everything will sit up, things will be done in my side, and I'll be able to create some kind of tutorials to-do list, and I'll start doing them, of course. And my idea is also that I could have members on my website, and maybe I could give you a vote what tutorials you want to get from me, and yeah, we could deal with this. So this is the mostly what I wanted to speak about right now with you, and yeah, that's it. And I think we'll see after a while. Right now, I need a lot of to do. So thank you again for following me. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget, I'll come back with a huge power, a lot of information to show you, and of course, you will be able to request a tutorial on my website in the future. This will be a great deal, and that's it. Goodbye then for now, and see you later in the near future. So bye to everyone. See you later.